Alright, I think everything should be set up here. Let me double check. Audio's on. Good. So this is the Redheaded Poet. I am back today. We're going to be doing a short video, just sculpting some dice inserts, and I recently realized everyone else calls them inclusions. I'm not sure why I started calling them inserts, but I'm just going to keep going with it. So, sure. Yes, I have record on too. So yeah, I will post this later on YouTube, and I will edit it as well. But yeah, I have a list of some little things I want to sculpt. Here, let me move this back a bit. Nothing too complicated today. I was originally planning to do my variation on Mothman, but I'm probably going to do that next week. Maybe later. I might paint these next week. We'll see. But I didn't have time to really research the lore to the extent that I usually like to. So I'm going to wait a little bit on that, but I will be sculpting my own version of Mothman very soon. To go along with the other cryptids and mythological creatures that I've been doing, especially on YouTube, and I have the shorter versions on TikTok. Oh. Let me see here. And it's storming right now, so there might be some technical issues, but I do have the record feature on, so it should be okay. We'll see. Either way, it will be recorded so I can post it later if it's too horrible. What did I have this way? Alright. So I think, to kind of show, I'm probably going to do another dragon like this little guy. Let's see if I can hold him up near the camera. This is one of my older dice before I had my logo on it, but I want to do another dragon inside a giant D20, so I'm going to sculpt one of these guys. It's probably what we're going to start with. I don't have a whole lot of time to work on this. Probably just an hour, maybe an hour and a half before I'll have to stop. And hopefully the power will hold out, because it's storming outside. So it might not. It may not. We'll see. Okay. And I apologize on the TikTok side. I know the audio's a bit weird. They don't have the audio filter in a normal spot. I kept looking for it and I can't find the audio settings on TikTok. Because I have it set up on OBS pretty nicely, but TikTok has like nothing but a few auto things that they do, so I'm not sure. I think it's somewhere. I think I'm just missing it. Because I can't imagine they don't have it. I think maybe I'm just being dumb and I don't see it. So, and I'm glad to see that they finally added art as a category. It's still not on OBS or YouTube, unfortunately. But, I would have thought that art would be a category they would have automatically put as an option. But it's there now, so I was able to put this under art as a category, which made me happy. Because before I think I had it under entertainment, and I was like, hold on, have I been muted this whole time? Have I been muted this whole time? Very possibly. Okay. Oh well, I will worry about that later. At least no one actually watches these, so that no one will actually know that I completely ruined that. I will edit this video and post it later. I think I'm fine on TikTok's end. That one's still up. But yes, the YouTube I will probably edit and clip. So I will edit and clip to this point where it's like, oh, the dragon's done. I will fix that. So yeah, the dragon is finished. And yeah, I don't even see... I see reactions, but I don't see messages. Interesting. Oh well. I think I will make... I wanted to make an oversized like cinnamon roll, which is very simple, but I think would be kind of cute for a larger D20. So we're going to do that. I'm going to take this and stretch it out a bit. Let's see, is this enough of a... No, it needs to be thicker. Okay. Thicker and slightly longer. Okay. At least the rain stopped outside. So this is really simple looking, but when I paint like the cinnamon lines on it, and then I will also do, I have UV resin that I can do like a light fake glaze. It will end up looking a lot more like a cinnamon roll. I know right now it's pretty boring because the paint's not there, but basic thing there was the shape. So we can turn that into a cinnamon roll, look pretty good. Let me see, I made myself a list of dice that I wanted to make. I had this idea that I wanted to make an oversized set with a rabbit and a bunch of vegetables. So I think we're going to do that. So again, I'm using these to give myself the scale that I need. These are my oversized sets, so they're pretty big compared to the smaller ones. Regular size is about like this. The oversized is this, as you can see. These feel really tiny now that I make these. Alright, so I think we're going to do a very cutesy, simplistic little rabbit. Let me think how I want to do this. I could stick him on his hind legs like that. Okay. Do the head. Okay. Could do little eyes. Do little ears. Not really fond of the eyes. I think I'm gonna cover the eyes and just paint those on because I think having the physical I think having the physical eyes there was they're not the right size. So I think I'll just paint them on. And I'll put the little bunny nose back on. Okay, so there we have the little bunny head. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking my I pulled up my own stream and it's really off, really far off because of the... Hold on. Oh, there we go. We're getting close to caught up. Yeah, I'm having some issues and I don't know how to fix them. But, oh well. Okay. So we're gonna give it very cute little hands and feet. Just very simplistic for this one. Little bunny feet. I mean, I guess I could actually do it slightly more realistic. I could actually do the hips here on the side like that. And then there, he's got little tiny feet now. I'm gonna give him a little tail. Little bunny tail. And then we'll do the little arms. There we go. Got our little bunny. And make sure I don't need to bend the ears. I might have to bend the ears just a little bit or squish the body a little. There we go. Okay. It'll fit now. Alright. So this is our first little bunny. And then I think we'll do cabbages. I think I want to do a cabbage for the D12. So we'll get a little circle here. Whenever I do layered things, I usually like to start with like a little ball and then I do thin layers of things around it. Let me pull up image of cabbages here. Okay. All right. Got our basic cabbage shape here. Do some lines. Here we go. We got our cabbage. That'll go in the D12. Now the question is, maybe a radish? I think a radish would be a good idea. So a nice fat round radish for this one, and then a carrot, like another root vegetable. Okay, I think that might be a little bit long. We'll make it a little shorter. This down just a tad. There we go. There's our radish. We'll do a carrot, I suppose, next. Let me look at what carrot leaves look like. Oh yeah, they're super feathery and small. I can't quite achieve that with the clay without it breaking, but it's about the closest I can get on that regard. Here's our carrot. Alright, what next? Guess I could do, a tomato would be nice. Yeah, we'll do a tomato. Yeah, I used to work at a greenhouse and to pick tomatoes all day long. They were little cherry tomatoes, but we also had the heirloom, the big heirloom, like misshapen tomatoes. We had a lot of those. Working in a greenhouse is, I mean, I would say it's easier than working outside, maybe, but boy, is it hot. Get overheated very easily. And there's always a ton of mold. Not like dangerous, it's just that whenever the fruits fall off the vine, makes them very susceptible to mold with all the humidity. Put a tiny little stem on our tomato. Okay. Here's our tomato. I think it'll fit. It should fit in there. Okay. We got carrots, cabbages, radishes, tomato. Let's see. Let me see what else. See, I want some different colors. I think a potato is probably a good choice. Although the potato is like super boring shape-wise. It's just kind of a lumpy object. And then I guess I could do like a cucumber maybe? Trying to avoid everything being green, so these three are not green. this will be brown because it'll be a potato. Let's put some spots on this potato, because they usually have spots on them. Okay, so very basic, slightly roughed up potato. Put that there. And then last, let's see now. We could do... what could we do? So we have 3 root vegetables actually. I mean, we could, I feel like maybe eggplant would be a better, yeah, eggplant because it's a different color. I was gonna do cucumbers because I'm particularly fond of cucumbers, but I think eggplant is probably the better idea. Just because it's recognizable and it'll add a 3rd color to our dice here. Because right now we have red, green, orange, pinkish, brown. Yeah, and if we did cucumber, it would just be another green. Let me check something here real quick. Okay. All right, there we have our eggplant. So there's a full set of inserts. Let's see, what time is it? All right, I have enough time to maybe do one more, and then I will bake these little guys. And next stream will probably be me painting them. I might start Mothman, we'll see. I will definitely probably do it on Thursday instead of Friday or Saturday, since the internet inevitably dies and makes it impossible for me to do anything. All right, where did I put the bag for these? I'll put that later. So I think I'll do one last one. I want to do one this size. Here's another one I just unmolded the other day. I got these chameleon type mica powders. I really like them because they're very, not really holographic, but they're very shimmery. So yeah, I'll be polishing that one up too, but we're going to use it as a size reference for now. Let me look at my list of ideas. I don't know. Let's see, how many ideas do I have? Let me see something here. Where's a D10? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I have 10 ideas. What's number 7? Rubber duck. All right, so we're going to sculpt a rubber duck for this one. Okay. Let me pull up photos. It may sound crazy, but I have to pull up reference photos of a rubber duck. Because in my